friends. In this video, I am going to discuss two interesting topics. You may have to file ITR, income tax return, this year even if your income is below taxable limit. The pensioners have to file the ITR, income tax return, without fail to obtain certain benefits. In this video, I am going to explain about these two topics. You may be liable to file your income tax return ITR this year even if your income was below the taxable limit in financial year 2019-20. Its endeavor to catch tax evaders, the government has last year introduced certain criteria from financial year 2020 that make individuals liable to file ITR. So if your gross total income is below threshold or limit of individuals whose age is below 60 years, rupees 2.5 lakh, individuals whose age is between 60 and 79 years, rupees 3 lakh, individuals who are more than 80 years of age, rupees 5 lakh. But if you meet any of the new criteria, you have to file ITR hereafter. A mismatch between income declared and expenses incurred. The idea behind enhancing the return filing criteria is to catch taxpayers where there is a mismatch between income declared and expenses incurred. Age-old pensioners and others, they have to be very careful while spending in the public places. Here are the criteria to keep in mind. Find if you are liable to file ITR, income tax return, or not. Expenditure limit. Under the 7th provision to section 139 subsection 1 of the Income Tax Act 1961, even if the income is below that exempted limit, a person will have to file ITR in case he or she meets any one of the following criteria. Paid an electricity bill of rupees 1 lakh or more during the year, incurred an expenditure of 2 lakhs or more for travel to a foreign country for self or any other person, deposited an amount of over 1 crore or more in one or more current accounts. Which foreign travel attracts filing ITR? Foreign travel does not include travel to neighboring countries or places of pilgrimage as may be notified by the tax department. Hence, such foreign travel does not fulfill the criteria for filing an ITR. Declaration. The income tax forms for assessment year 2021 have been amended to take a declaration from the taxpayer to state that he or she is filing the return under the 7th provision to section 139 subsection 1 of the Income Tax Act. Experts said that taxpayers filing under these criteria will need to keep a record of the documents supporting the claims to respond to the tax department questions, if any. No document is to be provided while filing ITR. However, the department can check the records if up to 8 years if you do not have foreign assets, otherwise 16 years. Calculating the income. Tax exemption on capital gains will no longer be considered while calculating the minimum tax exempt income limit. Previously, any person who claimed the benefit of exemption from capital gain tax was not required to file ITR provided his or her total income did not exceed the basic exemption limit. After calculating or claiming such capital gains exemption under section 54 to 54 GB of the Income Tax Act. However, the Post Finance Act 2019 amendment to the 6th provision to the section 139(1) of the Act now requires every person to calculate the threshold limit of or basic exemption limit without giving effect to the exemption benefit under section 54 or 54 GB. So, if your income before the claiming exemption under the section 54 GB is more than exempted limit, then you have to file an ITR, income tax return. If you have foreign assets, you have to file ITR even if you have no income in India. Remember that in any case, if you have any foreign assets, you are required to file ITR even if you don't have any income in India. Please note, even if you don't have any income in India, if you have a foreign asset, then you have to file ITR in India. Every individual being a resident and an ordinary resident in India having any asset, including financial interest in any entity located outside India or signing authority in any account located outside India, will be mandatorily required to furnish ITR irrespective of the fact whether the resident taxpayer has taxable income or not. If you are then next portion of your video is, if you are a pensioner or if your parents are pensioner, they have to file their IT returns without any file. Why? For details, you have to see this video in full without skipping. Most of the pensioners hesitate to file returns, but there is an important information that shows that filing IT returns has great advantage to the family of the pensioners at the time of any accidental death of the pensioner. As per Section 166 of the Motor Vehicle Act 1988, Supreme Court judgment under Civil Appeal number 9858 of 2013 arising out of Special Leave Petition C number 1056 of 2008 dated 31st October 2013, the family of the pensioner died in the accident is entitled to get 10 times of the average income of the last 3 years, provided he or she had filed the IT returns for the past 3 years without skipping it. So they should have filed their IT returns for the last 3 years. For example, if the monthly pension of the pensioner is rupees 25,000, his annual income will be rupees 3 lakh. For 3 years, his average annual income will be, say, for easy calculation, is 3 lakh. Then the family will get 10 times of 3 lakhs, that is rupees 30 lakhs from the government. No other proof other than IT returns will be admitted even in the court. So filing IT returns by regularly go a long way in providing big economic relief to the bereaved family of the pensioner or his death by accident. Failure to file the IT returns due to lack of information about this advantage leads to huge loss to the family of the pensioner on his death. Source: Pensioner Ki Awaaz. Friends, thanking you. I think you might be liking this information, so I request you to subscribe my channel, please. I request you to subscribe my channel, so whenever I issue a new topic, video on new topic, it will reach you directly. Thanking you once again, R.V. Shekhar, practicing company secretary.